The Seven Chinese Brothers by Margaret Mahy, illustrated by Zhang and Mao Sen Sang. Copyright 1990. I remember reading this though when I was before 1990, so I guess there's been a few versions of this story. Editor's note about the Seven Chinese Brothers. Although the Seven Brothers are fictive characters in the classic tall tale tradition, Emperor Qian Shi Huang King Shi Huang 259 to 210 BC figures prominently as chief antagonist in this Han tale. Qian Shi Huang is generally credited with having brought about the unification of China by establishing rule over rival states under one central government. It was also Qian Shi Huang who planned the construction of the Great Wall, a monumental undertaking that began during his reign and continued in subsequent centuries of dynastic rule, stretching nearly 4,000 miles, 6,400 kilometers, across northern China. The Great Wall was meant to be a defense against border invaders from the north. Handmade of stone, brick, and earth, the Great Wall is the longest structure ever built. Building the Great Wall was an arduous, back-breaking, often extremely dangerous task that exacted a death toll on thousands upon thousands of conscripted laborers. It is the very suffering of the workers that sparks our seven heroes to use their special powers to intervene on the people's behalf. In this story, justice is served, and the tyrannical Emperor Qian Shi Huang meets an untimely end at the tears of the seventh brother. In actuality, history reports that Qian Shi Huang probably died in 210 BC, while on an inspection tour of the empire, just 11 years after consolidating power. However cruel, Emperor Qian Shi Huang remains one of the most colorful personages in Chinese history. The incense burner has been lit. We invite you to step hundreds of centuries back in time into the splendor and pageantry of the first imperial court of all China, to meet the notorious Qian Shi Huang and seven extraordinary gifted brothers. Once upon a time, when Qian Shi Huang was emperor of all China, seven remarkable brothers lived together on a beautiful hillside. They walked alike, they talked alike, they even looked so much alike that it was hard to tell one brother from the brother next to him. All the same, each brother had something special about him. Each brother had one amazing power that was all his own. First brother's amazing ears could hear a fly sneeze from 100 miles away, while second brother's amazing eyes could look right across the 100 miles and see the fly sitting on the Great Wall of China, sneezing and feeling very sorry for itself. Third brother was a man of unusual strength. He could walk across China in a straight line, lifting up any mountains that got in his way and putting them carefully back behind him. Fourth brother was strong, too, for he had bones of iron that wouldn't break, buckle, or bend. Fifth brother had legs that could grow as tall and thick as tree trunks, while sixth brother never ever became too hot, no matter how hard he worked under the summer sun. As for seventh brother, he was the baby of the family, and all his six older brothers tried to keep him smiling and happy, for he was their youngest brother, and when he was unhappy, he wept great big warm salt tears, and each tear was large enough to drown an entire village.